How was that rehearsal for you guys? I was just... It's been a while since we played.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it a lot. It's great to do it again. It's really special to have Sarani because we can support each other, I think.
Yeah, I think it really works well with the two of you.
Yeah, we were kind of saying like you three were like kind of like you guys know the language of that, and we are like the outsiders that kind of like we have our own pocket. I feel like right now, like it is actually when I played alone, it feels like this like I am just doing stuff random stuff, but it works. But with him, I have like some kind of thing to like listen to and thing on to, and we can work with each other.
And maybe sometimes we, I mean, we've had conversations in the past imagining being at one of these rituals, like in the jungle while there's a storm going on or something, and I feel like, sometimes maybe we can function like that, just throwing in a bunch of energy that's,
So we are
that's
like
not, so that there's some kind of energy interaction. It's not the language that's interacting. It's just the energy. That's
so we kind of create like an atmosphere around.
Yeah, even for me, I think more and more. I'm not super concerned if I get some of the language. If I miss some of the language, or if I don't quite nail a bit of the language, I feel like it's totally about the energy. And that's perhaps what we, it's not a real ritual, like there's no patient there to be healed. But what is it that we are kind of bringing in from that context? It is that sort of world of energy that they...
Well, a concert can be like a ritual, so I think people who experience it, maybe can still get something out of it, something emotional or even healing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I don't feel like it's existing in a vacuum.
Yeah.
It's not like a sort of museum piece that's been kind of crafted for a different palette, or it's still for me it's still it's that.
I guess that's like by listening to it today also I've kind of like with this heat and everything it feels kind of like still feels healing to listen to, because the energy that Susantha and Prasanna bring is like the same as the ritual, I guess, like when he's performing.
Yeah.
Although we are not doing it, it's kind of like you kind of feel that like from he brings that out every time. Like some kind of crazy energy that he brings to the table.
And it's quite cool. I think this other thing I've been thinking about is those guys don't do that anymore. Like they don't perform that anymore. And like at the start of the rehearsal, I had forgotten the first bera because I hadn't played it for some time. But for Prasanna, it's not like that. It's kind of embedded in his system. But still, I can kind of, I don't know if you guys notice it, if Susantha does something, Prasanna might go, oh, what's this he's doing? And he quickly adjusts to, so it's just really cool to see that kind of spontaneous reacting and adjustment from their part. And I think that's totally how it happens in the ritual. If they keep doing it like every weekend like they used to 15-20 years ago, maybe it might it's just like us doing a tour, things would just be much more, it should just happen faster, you'd react faster. But it's cool to kind of it's cool for this to be the like setting that language, that music survives. I don't want to claim that this is the only thing that it survives in, but it's kind of cool to be part of that somehow.
Yeah.